Hi, this is Kirk from livingfield.com. I'd like to welcome you to this edition of our online learning academy, where we're going to discuss mallow, a lung's best friend. Plants can have many common names, and all too often the same common name is used for multiple plants. As you might imagine, this can become rather confusing. One of these plants is an edible and medicinal powerhouse. The other is a starchy banana-like fruit used in Caribbean cooking. Unfortunately, they're both commonly called plantain. You can see how this might cause a problem. To eliminate any confusion, we use botanical names. They are always Latin, not just because they make us sound highly intelligent, but also because Latin is a dead language, and as such it does not evolve. The botanical name of mallow is Malva neglecta. Here are a couple of pictures of mallow. You see the leaf patterns, the growth patterns of the plant. Here are a couple of pictures in flower. Common names for mallow are buttonweed, cheese plant, cheeseweed, dwarf mallow, and roundleaf mallow. Mallow is a wide-ranging plant. You're able to find it all over the United States, everywhere except the extreme southeast. The plant family is Malvaceae, or the mallow family. It's a deep-rooted herbaceous perennial. Perennial meaning that it comes back every single year. It can reach 8 to 24 inches tall, but generally it's a spreading plant. It's going to grow out along the ground and creep a little bit. The leaves are rounded, toothed, wavy, and slightly lobed. There are typically 5 to 7 lobes on each leaf, making them resemble small green coffee filters or upside-down umbrellas. The leaves grow alternately along the stem and are mucilaginous, meaning slimy when they're crushed. On older plants, the trailing stems can become quite thick and long. The roots are a deep, often forked taproot, as you can see in this picture. The plant flowers from summer through autumn. Flowers are distinct, regular, funnel-shaped with 5 distinct petals and 3 to 5 partially united sepals. Often surrounded by several bracts, flowers can be white to pink or lavender tinged. Numerous stamens unite to form a distinctive column around the pistil. The ovary is positioned superior and is chambered and is the reason for the common name cheeses. It resembles a wheel of cheese. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the seed pods there in the center, they do look like a little wheel of cheese. That's where it gets the common name. This unassuming little plant is a powerhouse when it comes to edible and medicinal value. There are over 85 genera in the Malvaceae family, with over 1,500 species. Most have the same medicinal and edible properties. Although often considered a weed, this plant is widely consumed. This is especially true of the seeds, which contain 21% protein and 15.2% fat. This plant grows in yards, parks, fields, and waste areas and dry areas. You'll oftentimes find it growing close to the foundation of buildings. You use the entire plant, including the roots and the seeds and leaves. The highly nutritious leaves and flowers can be eaten raw or used as a cooked vegetable, or can be used in soups. They're also dried and added to smoothies and other drinks. As with okra, mallow is a mucilaginous plant which can be used to thicken soups and sauces. The cheeses are a wonderful snack that can be eaten raw right from the yard. The following slides are meant for informational purposes only. They're not meant to diagnose or treat any illness or injury. Always consult with a physician or other qualified medical care provider concerning the diagnosis and treatment of any illness or injury. I want to be right up front. I am not a doctor and I do not play one on the internet. A wash can be made from the leaves and root of this plant, which is an excellent treatment for sunburn, as well as other minor burns or skin irritations. Leaf, flower, and/or root tea is very soothing to the throat and lungs, as well as the digestive tract. It has been used to soothe irritated mucous membranes. The tea is also used to treat angina, coughs, bronchitis, and stomach aches. Root extracts have been shown to be an effective treatment for tuberculosis. This is one of my favorite demulcent plants. I love to add Malva neglecta to Verbascum thapsus. The resulting mixture is highly effective at soothing and toning the mucous membranes of the sinuses, throats, and lungs. My favorite recipe is to boil 1/3 cup each of dried mallow and dried mullein in 4 quarts of water for about 15 minutes. I then pour the mixture through a strainer to remove the plant material, and then give it a final strain through a plastic mesh coffee filter to remove the fine mullein hairs. A cup of this decoction sweetened with sugar or honey is a wonderful remedy for upper respiratory problems or as a daily treatment for asthma. This plant is anti-inflammatory, meaning that it helps the body combat inflammation. It is astringent, means that it has a binding action on the skin or mucous membranes. It is a demulcent. It tones and soothes the mucous membranes of the body. It is emollient. It has a soothing, healing effect on the skin. It is an expectorant. It will help your lungs remove excess mucus. The demulcent aspect of the plant lubricates the lungs, which allows the mucus to be easily expelled. It is a pectoral, meaning that it strengthens the lungs, and a stomachic. It will stimulate the action of the stomach. Malva neglecta has no toxic lookalikes, and I do not know of any drug interactions concerning Malva neglecta. As always, though, you should check with your healthcare provider before taking any herbal supplement. Malva neglecta is a great food source and one of my favorite plants for the treatment of lung ailments. I sincerely hope you get out into the natural world and harvest some for yourself. You will not be disappointed. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please try one of our other online videos. You might also be interested in one of our guided plant walks. You can find all of our training opportunities on our website at https://livingafield.com. I would appreciate it if you would take a moment and email your feedback on this video to videos@livingafield.com. This concludes our video. Thanks a lot and have a great day.